Good morning, Fernando.
Morning.
Morning, how you doing?
Good. Good.
Nice.
I am waiting for the hurricane.
Hurricane, yes. They say that the hurricane is coming, right? But it hasn't it hasn't hit El Salvador yet. But I don't know when.
Yeah.
They said it was gonna be today in the
Yeah.
morning,
Yeah.
but
We are supposed today we have to enter Salvador.
exactly that's what they say. But
Morning.
good morning, Connie. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Oh, that's nice to hear. How was the Memorial's Day?
Ay, bien,
Did
normal.
you did you did you go? Did you do something? Did you go to decorate?
No,
Nope. It's better to stay
no,
at home right now. Okay.
yes.
All right. And when you used to go, did you travel like a long distance to go to visit your deceased family, or is
No, I
near?
don't have, thanks God, I don't have,
Oh, really? You don't have
no,
no grandmother, no grandfather?
no. I
Okay.
have a grandmother for the side of my mother
From my
and
mother's
a
behalf.
grandfather for,
Mhm.
and grandfather for my father behalf, but I didn't know them. They live in another country, in
Oh,
United States. So
so you don't know, you didn't know them, basically.
no, no.
Okay, I see. Yeah. Well, right now it's like a normal day, but right now it's better to stay at home, especially you know with kids. You cannot go to these places. It's not correct. But did you have like a day off, or did you work?
Sorry?
Did you work, or did you have a day off?
No, they often got.
Okay, that's nice. And all of you, sorry, so did you, Fernando?
I know I have to work.
Oh, you had to work.
Ma- uh, yeah, because I am. I tell you a couple minutes before about the waiting for the hurricane. Uh, 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 because
you
I
you
am working OEM team
okay?
Fernando is in the team that when they have
maintenance
crisis,
or
he must
emergency.
be uh, work working. He must
Oh,
be aware.
so he's on the like emergency situations team, no? In case of emergency, so
Yes,
that's Fernando.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
yeah. But it's an emergency with exclusive
Uh-huh.
network skill.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. In case that, for example, there is a hurricane and then something is happening in a specific place, so you need to go and fix it.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's hours work.
Mm-hmm.
The network is on all time.
Mm-hmm.
It depends is hurricane or earthquake or
Earthquake.
something to do. Earthquake, okay, yeah, and we try to stay online all the time.
All
Mm-hmm.
the time. I see. Okay, okay, that's why you said you're waiting for it. I saw you were like you wanted to get some shower under the rain. Good. So good morning, Angel, Diego.
Good morning.
Good morning. You look different today, Diego. You did something on the weekend? A haircut? No, no, right? No glasses or something? No. Your audio is in mute.
I'm sorry. I'm cut my hair. Yeah,
All right. I
and
I
I have no glasses.
I
Yeah,
had no glasses. Yes.
yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Yes, we use the in English we have a set of verbs that are called causative verbs. Have you heard about those? Causative verbs. Now that you just say it.
Uh,
Any
as a
idea?
concept, no,
Uh-huh.
teacher.
Okay. Angel, any idea when I say causative verbs? The word causative verbs. Causative verbs. This means that, like the word causative means that you cause other people, you cause something on someone else to do something for you. And normally it's like, for example, like have and get, right? Have and get, these are causative verbs. So that means, like, for example, that we um we have another person to do something for us, or we get a service from another person to us. Like, for example, when Diego said, I cut my hair, and that's very understandable, right? I cut my hair. But in reality, normally in this activity, it's like we pay another person to do it for us. Or unless you do it by yourself. I don't know. If you can do it by yourself, Diego, did you do it by yourself?
No, teacher. No, no, no.
Okay. So, well,
I
in
used to. I used to, but it's
is
not this time.
not this time. Okay, in this case, when I
Yeah.
say I cut my hair, it's like, oh really? So you did by yourself? No, no, means I pay. In this case, we need to use a causative verb. So then you can say, I got my hair cut,
Ah, okay.
because you paid someone else to do it for you. So then I
Yes.
had I got my hair cut. Or like, for example, someone's gonna ask you like, Angel, what did you do on the weekend? Oh, on the weekend, I fixed my car. Oh, really? Are you a mechanic? Ah, no, no, no. It means I paid to the mechanic. Okay, so in this case, you can say that I had my car fixed. I had my car fixed. By who? By the mechanic. So because we cause someone else to do something for you. Or maybe, for example, you're gonna say that when maybe, for example, you ask like someone in your family to do something for you, maybe your sister. So then you can say, I washed the clothes on the weekend. So then you can say, I had I had my sister to wash my clothes, to do the laundry. So that means that you cause another person to do it for you. I have my sister to do the laundry. So these are called causative verbs. When you cause another person to do something for you. Yes. Do you understand the difference?
Yes, teacher.
Yes. Okay, good. Yes. Especially these activities like getting your hair cut. Or like, for example, someone's going to say, what did you do in the weekend, Connie? Oh, okay, I dye my hair. On the weekend, I dye.
Have. I had
Uh-huh.
done
Oh,
my that. How do you say?
dye. It's just like is like the verb is like
Ay,
this one. It's like
like
that.
morir.
Yeah, it's like die. No, but look at the spelling. Pronunciation is the same,
Ah,
but
yes,
the
yes.
uh,
With the Y.
uh-huh.
Mhm.
And what is
I
die?
dye my
The
hair.
first one. What is the first one? Die.
Dye.
Die.
Teñir.
Yes, it's like change the color of your hair. Hmm. So
Because
then,
the hair dye.
yes. And in this case, you cannot say I dye my hair unless you do it by yourself. But normally, we have another person to
Yes.
do it for us. So then you can say I
Mhm.
had my hair dye, or I had
Mhm.
the hairstylist to dye my hair. So I don't know, but you always put
Mhm.
it in this way. These are called the causative. When we have other person
Mm-hmm.
or someone else to do something for us. So we can use have or
Okay.
get or got. What about if it is right now? So for example, you can say that I am fixing the computer right now, but maybe if you can do it, but what about if you have like a technician to do it for you? So then you can say, I'm getting my computer fixed right now. I'm getting my computer fixed. It's always in that way. So we cause other people to do something for us. We pay basically. Okay, so then Noe is here, Salvador is here, Anna, good morning. As Fernando said, we're waiting for the hurricane. Fernando says that he's ready, mentally and physically ready. And as a matter of fact,
Yes.
the classes were suspended, I think. But we're still waiting for Insafor. We don't know.
Yes.
I think Insafor is gonna suspend classes too, but I don't know. They haven't said anything yet. I think they will, but we don't know for sure. That's why today is still going on. It looks like it's gonna be like a very heavy hurricane, but still we don't know. Right now it's just struggling in these places like um I think it's Nicaragua and Honduras, but we don't have it here yet. Good. So then we will see. So we're missing a lot of today. So probably they're still in bed, right? Getting prepared as Fernando. But anyway, so we have many things to do. This is our last week of this model basically. And we're gonna continue. And last week we were talking about giving recommendations. And in fact, you have some topics pending, like what is the problem, what is the causes, and some and recommendations about those topics. We were working in pairs, but at the end, this is like individually, you talking about something. And today, based on the information that we have here, we're gonna have something a little bit, right? Unit number 4, which is the last one, is about. Let me see, Anna, could you read the unit number 4? Anna.
Unit number 4, I will be able to,
Mm-hmm.
and identify training opportunities for personnel.
Uh-huh. Okay.
And number 1, let's start. How do you identify the areas of opportunities that require personnel training? Are there a lot of training opportunities in your workplace?
Okay, good. So basically number 4 is about personal training. Personal training, like areas of opportunities or some trainings that you think that are necessary in your workplace. Like, for example, if I said, Salvador, is there any area of opportunity in your department, for example, a training or something that you need to improve?
Yes, there are sorry, like programs
Mm-hmm.
that you have to cover during the year.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if your HR business partner or the one who cares about your unit, they also provide you some training. There is a Millicom University website, when you can get a lot of topics, many topics, and you can train by yourself also. If your boss doesn't tell you do this training, so you can also get there those kind of training.
Those kind of trainings. Okay, good. And
Yeah, any kind of training.
any kind of trainings, but how about, for example, you personally, what kind of trainings or something that you think that you need?
Yeah, for example, project management, and also to uh, like the time management, also training like that. the ones that helps us to to plan better or work and to reach the goals.
Okay.
And also like this one, for example, English is not it's your option, but all the in my case, I can ask HR to support me on this training.
Okay. All right. That's
Yeah.
nice. And Angel, how about you? Something that you have identified as an area of opportunity for a training. Angel? Angel, can you listen? Okay. Let's see. So, okay, Noe. Noe is here. Good. So, Noe, what are some areas of opportunities that you have identified in your workplace, in your area?
Yes, well, for me, I think one training that we need is for use different equipment of network
Okay. And why do you think that you need this training?
because we need to be updated about the use of this equipment.
Okay. All right. Good. And Diego, how about you?
Yeah, me too. I need both kind of training, I think. One is for all the technical part, and the other is try to improve my leadership uh, skills.
Okay.
So you need to learn every day about anything
Leadership
in
skills.
these
Okay.
topics. Yes.
All right. That sounds good. And Cuvillas, Mr. Cuvillas, how about you? Something that you think that you need?
Good morning. I think it's Salvador said project management. So
Mhm.
it's more important that for the project or the on the all the enterprise. Um, I'll I would like to learn about it internal control. So it's interesting that career.
It's
Uh,
interesting.
and
Mhm.
then interesting. So for myself, I would like to learn about it that people skill too, because I needed that to learn to relationship with the other workers.
To have better relationships with other workers. Okay. All right. Sounds interesting. And how about, for example, Connie, what is the best training that you have ever taken so far, up to right now?
Um, a lot of concerning sustainability,
And how
but
about
I receive,
like a good one that you have received, really good one?
okay, I have one.
Okay. Hello, Connie?
Coordinating, but
We can listen. Connie, I think there's an interfering something.
hello, hello.
Yes, now yes.
Okay,
Okay.
do you hear something?
No, we didn't.
Okay, I have one education course. I have the lucky to be with all CEOs of TIGO CEOs around the world. We were like with another with 32 executives in the University of Stanford. I I went because I had to coordinate the course and everything, but I was participating in the training.
Okay. And
But
what
it
was
was
the
specifically
mhm,
to the CEOs, right? Mhm.
for CEOs? Okay.
Uh-huh.
And what was that
So I
about?
have lucky to do. I was leadership. It was to solving highly problems with uh, about the co-workers of the companies. It was 5 days. 5 days.
5 days training.
Yes, and we have also an Hollywood director
Okay.
uh, to explain about leadership. So it was very cool.
Yeah, it must be, right? That might have been, yes. Good. So now we have Noe. Noe, can you listen?
Yes,
Okay, great. Angel, can you listen?
Yes, yes.
Okay, Angel, so what is the best training that you have ever taken?
And in a work.
Yeah, well, in general, like something that really was very helpful in your job or in your area.
And let me see. I it's not a training. Is is like a diplomate
Okay,
in FEPADE about innovation, process innovation,
all right.
and this is helped me a lot. But the only difference is this diploma is infocate or is infocate about
It's related to,
is related to in in logistic.
okay,
And I learn a lot, but I don't practice this in the logistic. I don't practice this, but help me a lot because they have anything different. Well, they taught me different tools or to help me.
okay. They taught me very helpful tools, right? Yes.
Yes,
Okay, good. Yeah, it all depends, right? I think we all need something, or if you have identified like an area of opportunity that you need to like improve, maybe it could be a course or it could be a training or I don't know, maybe a diploma or maybe another step in the education. Education is so like huge that has a lot of steps, many things that we can learn, right? So we begin from the basic that we might say is like high school. After high school, so then we might have like technicians, and then we go maybe like teachers, and then bachelors, which is like engineers or related, and then we got masters and then doctorates and so on and so on. So we have like education is so huge, but it depends the things that you have identified as areas of opportunities. Let me I erase this. So we have the basic one, right? The high school. This is the basic thing that probably that we have, and then we have technicians. Technicians will be like ITCA, maybe 2 years, and then we have like some like teaching careers that they requires only like 3 years, and then we have like bachelors, all right, which is related like engineers or architects related. Then we have like maybe masters, and we have doctor doctorates, and we have this the last one, PhD. PhD. So, for example, let me say, Enrique, and this category, where are you, or where would you like to get? That will be the question.
Right now, I am studying masters.
Oh, so you are in the bachelor or engineering, okay? And you want to start a master.
Masters, yeah.
What kind of master? In which area?
In finance.
In finance. Okay, all right. Sounds good. So, what's your career right now? So you have a bachelor in what? Marketing?
In business. In administration.
Okay, business administration. I think finance is a huge area. There are many things that you can learn in finance. Okay, sounds good. Um, Let me see another one here. Anna, where are you, or where would you like to get in this scale?
Um, Bachelor in business administration, and I want to stay in master, but in the future maybe.
In the future, maybe, of course, right? We all have some areas of opportunities or things that we want to continue learning. All right, sounds right. How about the other one? Let me see. Carlos, how about you? Where are you, and where would you like to get?
Yes, good morning, teacher. I have a bachelor in economy, and
Okay,
also I would like to continue with a master in a near future.
in the near future. All right, sounds good. So only I have a lot of like in related with the economy. Okay, good. Jacqueline, how about you?
I have a bachelor's and I want to a master
All
in
right,
the
you have
future.
a bachelor in which area?
Business administration.
Okay, so we have economy, business administrations, a lot of master, a lot of bachelors. Okay, sounds good. Aquino, Mr. Aquino.
Good morning, teacher.
Morning. So, and which like area of opportunity, or where would you like to get in the maybe a scale? We all have maybe plans.
Yes, I maybe I'm looking a master of finances.
Finances, a master in
Finances. Yes.
finance. Okay, all right.
Yes.
So you have something related, right?
Yes. In my case, I am a system engineer, but
Okay.
I've been working in a technical area, but I I like the finances too.
I like finances. Okay, I like
Finance.
finances. Good, I
Yeah.
see. Nice. And Marcela, how about you? What's your area?
I had a bachelor in computer engineer
Engineering too.
and
Okay.
engineering too, and I could like a master in business intelligence
Okay,
or that's
that sounds good. Let me see. Who else? Oh, Diego,
Hi, teacher.
hi. A PhD, right?
Oh, I wanna specializations
Okay.
like project specialization.
Mm-hmm. And okay, and this scales, where would you like to go to?
Regarding the list,
Uh-huh. Depending, yes.
uh, I don't I don't know. Maybe no. A PhD, it's or a doctorate. No, I don't. Nothing like PhD or doctorate.
Maybe in the master area, right? Well, yes, it's
I
very
I
expensive.
I
Yes.
have a master.
Okay.
So the
Oh,
next
so
step could be a PhD, but it's kind of it's more like an study area, like it's kind of difficult.
it's
Not
difficult.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if the PhD is the right next career for me. I prefer like certifications about specific topics.
Okay.
For example,
Yeah.
project management certification on all that stuff, all that kind of specific certifications.
Yeah. Yes. It depends, right? But for example, sometimes we in El Salvador we have doctorates, right? So we have some universities that they offer doctorates, but
Yes,
we don't have many doctorates. It's only
no,
related with education or in like
social politics.
yeah social politics or like theology. In theology, you can get a doctorate in
Yes, and
theology
philosophy too.
and
Philosophy.
philosophy. Yeah, but
Yeah.
those are the normal PhD. But then we have other like those are let's say doctorates. But then we have some PhD, which is like maybe a little bit higher, and only like important university have those. But then
Yes.
it's very expensive. If you want to study those, so then that will cost an arm and a leg to have any degree like that. Yes, it's not very common. Yes,
Yes.
it's not very common. Good. So almost everybody's coming. So then Mr. Mena is here too. So that's what we're gonna be talking this week. We will talk about some trainings, areas of opportunities, or things that you would like to improve, or things, three things that or maybe more things that we need to improve personally or as a group or as a group. So we're gonna talk about trainings and also like future things, things that we will do or things that we are going to do, right? So we're gonna have a short talking about future things that or future plans. Like for example, yes, just something quick, like Mr. Cuvilla, what are like three plans that you have?
First,
Yes,
I would like to study for a mastery,
a master degree.
master,
Okay,
a
that's
master
one.
degree. So I would like to learn more English or a level high level.
And a
So
higher level. Okay.
and and then so I would like to to buy another house.
Another house. Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
And Carlos, how about you, Carlos? Just something quick, like three things that you would like to get, or that you want to get, or you're planning to get.
Uh, I would like to continuous improvement I would like to improve my skills in for example Excel and some other software about this to manage data, and then with this I would like to improve uh, my status at work, for example become a, let me see, like a specialist or supervisor.
Oh, good. All right. To get a promotion in your company, right? I think the advantage of working in a big company like in your case is like there are a lot of areas that you can be promoted to, that you can get to. So it's depend on your performance. But yeah, that's right. Sounds good. And let me see, Rafael Mena. Okay, Mr. Mena's coming. Just something quick, like three plans that you think that you have for the future.
I would like to increase my social skills.
Hmm.
Uh, I would like to learn mastery.
A master?
Master, yes.
Okay.
I would like to increase my data skills and
My
to learn and learn my data skills. Data.
Oh, data skills. I
Mhm.
heard my dating skills, and I said, okay, okay, yes,
Valid, teacher. Valid. It's okay.
it's valid, right? It's valid.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
heard
For
dating
the next
skill
steps, yeah, you need it.
for the next step, right? To know how to manage at the first date. Okay, all right,
Yeah.
it's valid too. Yes, I think we all have areas of opportunities. We all need to learn something. Maybe plans that we have could be something very simple, but maybe even just like changing your car is a plan. Or maybe you might say that improving my body condition, my health condition is a plan. Or maybe saving a little bit more, right? Which is something that we have to do, right? It's a plan. We all have plans, but in terms of learning, in terms of knowledge, there are many things that we have to learn, many things outside, and sometimes we settle down in our knowledge, which is not right, right? We don't have to settle down. Settle down, does it ring your bell when I say settle down? With the word settle down, do you understand settle down?
Yes,
What settle down?
como establecerse.
Yeah, settle down is like when you get stuck in one place, right? You don't move, you don't advance, and you are there, right? So, for example, you said, "Oh, okay, I'm a professional already. I have a bachelor, right? That's it, no more. That's the highest I can get." But outside, there are many things that we can learn, right? So we don't have to settle down. We always need to like look forward for more. We need to look for more. Yes, good. That's what we're gonna be doing this
And
week. Yes,
and teacher,
yes.
and for that I have I want to say something.
Tell us.
Maybe you can not find a certification per se, but you always can learn.
You always can learn. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so you it's very valuable to have the curiosity to learn something or to continue learning
Yeah,
every day.
every day, and not necessarily, for example, in your area, right? Maybe in finance, maybe administration, or maybe management, or maybe computer engineering. Not necessarily on your area, but something else that you would like to improve. Like, I don't know, something that you like, that you would like to improve. Like maybe to learn how to do something, maybe how to create
And,
something, right? We all have those.
and nowadays there's a lot of information and free courses in internet, so it's all
Yeah,
on it's our call, right? It
yeah.
depends on us.
Yeah, it depends on us. Everything is available at this time. It's just that you need to do something to get it, right? So like let me see Angel, something that you personally want to improve. For example, let me tell you, I love about education, right? Since I was a kid, I think I really liked about, teaching. I admire teachers, and then I decided for this, and I really like it. Yes, but when I'm not teaching, if I had to do something else, I love everything related with building, creating things. I love this area. So then, for example, being in the in a construction area, I really would like to take some courses and improve knowledge. I understand some things. I grew up with my father, who was a mason. He was a person like building houses and doing things, and I was working with him. So then I learned many things, but I would like to improve because nowadays, with new materials, new technologies, new things, There are many more things that we can learn to do something. So in my case, if I had to take a course or something, it will be about relating with building or creating something, basically in construction, out of, education or something. Good. So how about you?
Well, in my case, I like to, well, I am looking for information about marketing.
Okay.
I don't know anything about this, but I am very interesting about this topic
Interested.
because interested. Thank you. Interested about this topic because is is like how can you development a
Development.
branch a branch,
How you can
correct?
develop. Uh-huh.
How you can develop a branch, and how can you use the social, how do you use the 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 KPIs in this case, or measures is, I don't know, if do you,
Hmm.
if you understand me.
Yes.
uh, oh, okay, thank you. And that's, I think is very good. I think it's very interesting because the I read about how can you try to communicate with your clients, and 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 how can you um, uh, humanize your branch. uh, is like many things that I don't know how can what is the meaning, but is very, I am very curious about this. Is and I don't have experience in these topics.
All right. It's about using social media as marketing opportunities. Okay. Maybe. Yes. Everybody, has different things. Or maybe someone else is just learning how to cook, right? Which is something else that we need to know. Okay, that's what we're gonna be talking right now. We have something pending. I told you that you were working in Paris, I think. So let me see. Mr. Aquino, who were you working with? Remember that you had some topics that you needed to discuss, and then causes and consequences and solutions. Do you remember your partner?
The last class was Diego and Genesis.
And Genesis. And what was your topic about?
Let me check. I don't remember exactly.
Hmm. Diego,
No, teacher, I don't remember.
your topic? You need to explain that topic and solutions to that.
Okay, I'm looking.
Okay, Diego, with Mr. Aquino, what was yours?
I can remember, teacher, the topic.
Okay. The topic.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, let me see Enrique, who were you working with?
With Marcela,
With Marcela. What was your topic?
about water.
About water problem. Good. Yes. Let me see, Connie, who was your partner?
Sorry, Alex, I got it. Security. It's about
My
security.
partner
About
is
security.
Anita.
Security.
Okay, Connie.
My partner is Anita.
All right, and what was your topic?
About animals, about homeless animals.
Homeless animals. All right, good. Let me see, Noe, who was your people, your partner?
Sorry, teacher, I don't remember.
Okay, let me see, Mr. Cubillas, who was your partner?
My partner is Mr. Angel. The topic is like traffic.
Traffic. Okay, you need what is the problem and consequences and solution. Using should, oughta, have better. Okay, Carlos, your partner.
My partner is Rafael Mena, and our topic is public transportation.
All right, thank you. Salvador, who's your partner?
My partner is Jacqueline, and our topic is education.
Education. All right. Good.
Yes.
And Fernando?
Our topic, my partner is Mr. Oscar.
All right. And your
Our
top
topic is economic.
economy. Economy. Okay. Good. And who else is
Economy.
me? Economy. And Angel, I'm sorry, Noe, you say who were you working with? Angel?
With Mr. Cubillas.
Mr. Cubillas. Okay. Noe, who was your partner? I forgot your partner.
I don't remember. Maybe I don't know. I guess I didn't stay in that class.
Friday? Last Friday? Yes, you were
Yes.
here last Friday. Yes. Okay. So
Yes, it's true.
yeah. So then we need to talk about that topic and then giving some recommendations about it. So for example, if you said education, so why is that a problem? Actually, good or what's wrong with that? And then what are some possible solutions? That's what we're gonna be doing. Using just to recap about using shoulda and had better when we give recommendations in a very strong or in a regular way. So we have here just some recommendations. This is about traveling. And let me see, let me get someone. Mr. Aquino, read the first one, please. It says, listen to these pieces of advice from experienced traveler. What topics each person is talking about. So these are just some advices. So could you read the first one, Mr. Aquino?
Sure. You must have a valid passport to travel overseas.
Mhm.
You ought to make a copy of your passport and keep it in a secure place.
All right, good. Remember when we say you out to together is ara, but when you say ara, we don't have to pronounce preposition too, since it's already included. So then in this cases,
Okay.
you oughta make. All right, you oughta make a copy of
Sure,
your
yes.
passport. Okay, great, thank you. Good, that's one advice. Let me see, Connie, next.
It
Connie,
says
uh-huh.
you you should try some of the
Okay, go ahead. Yes, Connie? Connie, I think your audio is cutting up.
hello. Uh-huh.
Yes, okay.
Avoid the stalls on the street. You shouldn't drink tap water.
Okay, it says you should try some of the local specialities, but you better avoid, right? You better avoid the stalls on the street. Good. And you shouldn't drink tap water. What is tap water?
The water of the cristal, for example.
Tap water? Well, Cristal, let's say it's not like tap water.
Okay. What is tap water then?
Hmm. It says you shouldn't, right? You shouldn't drink tap water.
De la de chorro.
Del chorro, right? From the faucet. Yes. So then you shouldn't. Whenever you're traveling, you don't know. Next, let me see, Carlos. When you fly,
When you fly, you should keep important things in your carry-on bags, such as your medication and ATM card. You shouldn't pack them in your checked luggage.
and you check luggage. All right. Good, Marcela. Next, in most countries,
In most countries, you don't have to have an international driver's license, but you have to carry a license from your own country. You also need to be 21 or over.
Or over. Okay, so it depends. Good. Let me see. Oscar, next. You better.
You better buy travel insurance before you leave your country.
That's correct. Good. Jacqueline, next.
You better keep a copy of your credit card numbers the, at the hotel, and you
At the
shouldn't
hotel.
carry a lot of cash when you on the hotel,
Hotel. Yes, in the hotel.
on the hotel, and you shouldn't carry a lot of cash when you go out.
When you go out, you shouldn't carry, right? And you better keep. So those are some pieces of advices, like strong recommendations, like this ones. So you can have like describe a necessity or suggestions. These are the ones that we need to use, like when you use better, oughta, and should or shouldn't. Remember, should can be positive, negative, or interrogative. Doesn't matter. For example, here, this one. Let's Mr. Cuvilla, number one. What is that don't have to or shouldn't?
Let me check, teacher. Um,
Yeah, you pack too many clothes.
yes, I got it. It's like I think it shouldn't.
Could you read the whole sentence?
You shouldn't pack too many clothes. You won't have room to bring back any gift.
All right, sounds good. Let me see. Noe, next, number two.
Okay, let me see. You must carry the identification with you. It's the law.
Is the law is mandatory? Okay, good. Mr. Let me see. Mr. Aquino, next, three.
You you don't you don't have or you yes you don't have to buy a money belt to carry your passport, ATM card, and cash.
Or you have to buy a money belt.
Yes, okay. You have to buy a money belt to carry your passport, ATM card, and cash.
Okay, yes. Next, Salvador, number four.
Number four is, I think you better make hotel reservations in advance. It might be difficult to find a room after you get there.
That's correct. Next, Anna, five.
Number five, hmm, maybe is you must buy a round trip plane ticket because it's cheaper.
Okay, it's cheaper. Okay, it's you. You must or you should. Good. And the last one, let me see, Diego, number six.
Number six, you need to check out the most hotels rooms by noon if you don't want to pay for another night.
Okay.
Or you need.
You need to check out or you ought to check out of most hotel rooms by noon.
I maybe need to.
You need to, it's like a necessity, something like an obligation. Yes. So this is just about giving some recommendations or pieces of advices. And that's what you need to do right now. You need to explain me that topic, and like what are some recommendations and suggestions, and why is that a problem. But first, we're gonna have a short practice, so then you practice and then you explain us. Let me see. I will have to do it manually. So how many are we right now? Just give me a second. $15, that will be 7. Okay, so Anna, and who's your partner? Anna?
It's Connie.
It's Connie. Okay, good. Let me see. Carlos, it's your partner?
Rafael Mena.
Mr. Mena. Good. Mr. Aquino, it's Diego, right? Okay.
In Genesis too.
And Genesis. Genesis is not here. Mr. Cubillas, it's your partner? It's
Miss Angel.
Angel.
Mr. Angel.
What happened with Mr. Angel?
Angel.
I think he left.
Yeah.
Okay, so while you're gonna work with Noel, right? Mr. Angel's coming. Good. So Mr. Ramos is Marcela, right? Enrique?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fernando is with Oscar. Okay. And Salvador, it's?
Jacqueline.
Okay. So we're gonna have a short practice just to, to define who's gonna say what, and then solutions, things about that problem. And then we return and then you explain us. And there you go. So Gomez, Mena, Aquino, Diego, Cubillas, and Noé, Enrique, Marcela, Fernando, Oscar, and Jacqueline with Salvador.
Hi, teacher. Sorry, I have problem with my intern.
Oh, okay, don't worry. Yes, it's okay. You should have Tigo internet.
Yes, I am claro. We have problem with this.
Okay. You're working with Carlos, right?
Uh, Cubillas, I remember. Oh,
Oh yeah,
sorry.
yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, with Cubillas. Cubillas is in number 4. There you go. It's a short
Thank you.
preparation and then we talk. Okay.
Okay.
Good. Ready, Carlos? Mr. Gomez?
Yes, we are ready. Yes, we
Okay.
were discussing about public transportation.
Public transportation. You were with Mr. Mena, right? Enrique, Marcela.
Yes.
Okay. Great. All right. So we're going to wait a little bit for the other ones and then we begin. Looks like it's gonna rain.
Cover responsibility.
Hello.
Hello, hi,
Hello.
Hi.
welcome. Good,
Hi.
ready? Good. So I'm gonna give you exactly like 5 minutes for each pair to tell me about that, and whatever you want to tell me about that, and like solutions, consequences, strategies, should have better, we oughta, we shoulda, we shouldn't, something related with that topic, right? So we got Ana, Connie, Carlos, Mr. Mena, Mr. Aquino, Diego, and Genesis is not here. Angel, Cubillas, Noé,
Estimó
Enrique, Marcela, Fernando, Oscar, Jacqueline,
cobertura.
and Salvador, right? Good. So you have 5 minutes each. Okay, let's begin with Ana. Ana and Connie, what's your topic?
Homeless animal.
Okay, good. Let's begin and
Yes.
you have 5 minutes to that. Right, go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Anita.
Okay. The reason about the homeless, first maybe lifestyle change. Maybe the people losing their job or getting a divorce or having a new baby. Maybe the people have a difficult with their health are also common reason that the dogs and cats end up in shelters.
Mhm.
And funny.
Another reason is when a person may become overwhelmed by a dog or a cat or an animal when they have move into another a home or country, so they maybe they cannot bring their animal with them.
And the other reason, maybe the cost of pet ownership between, for example, the pet bills or buying food or toys. The people cannot buy or cannot take care of dogs or cats or pets, and the people abandon the animals.
Mhm. Another will be allergies. Suddenly, the family have a member that have allergy with animals, and so they don't, they cannot have the pet with them. So maybe they want to leave their own pet with health reasons.
And the other reason, for example, in natural disasters, when happen hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, or landslides, the dogs, cats, or animals are abandoned for the family because they need to move or they die.
Exactly. And so in consequences, we put general with one, and then the solution we have like one by one. But consequence, for the reason that we wrote, many abandoned dogs suffer because they are alone in the streets. They don't receive the food in each day, and they should find food in the garbage. Some animals suffer abuse or mistreatment with people. So that's are the consequences when the person left the dogs alone or the pets or the cats.
And we thinking about some solutions, and maybe the number one, we should search and divulgate all the ONGs that are working on taking care homeless animals.
And the other solution that we thought was the we must need an economic and psychology evaluation for adopting a pet in order to bring the pet a good home and stability.
And the other, for example, in the natural disaster, the government had better to provide a team of animal rescues, and then maybe they provide a home or a I don't remember, or shelters.
The last solution we thought was with the people, Salvadorians, they should or had better uh, adopt a dog instead or an animal instead of buying a new puppy.
A new
So they
puppy.
must look at the shelters to adopt a pet.
All right. Perfect. Good. Thank you. Good. Now let's go with Carlos and Mr. Mena. Thank you, Anna and Connie. Now let's go with Carlos and Mr. Mena.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
The main problem with the public transportation is the non-application of the law.
Okay.
Year after year, year after year, the politicians forgive them the penalties. How do you say multas?
Fines. Fines.
Fines. Okay. The politicians forgive the fines and always allow them to circulate with the old buses that pollute the air.
Okay.
They should train drivers better and try to pay them a fixed salary and not for the number of the people pick it up.
Okay.
And they try to regulate the schedule because the units always have a competition with the others. Okay.
Yes, we also have the problem that most of the units are old, so they should or they need to change the units because as you can see, they because of they are old, they pollute the air, and also they are not in conditions to give a service. There are many accidents with people that they fall because the seat was not in the right conditions, or the windows. Some of the units even doesn't have a window, so they need to change all these old transportation. Let me see, and I don't know that those were the points, right, Rafael?
Sorry, I can hear you.
Those were those were the main points.
Exactly. For me, the solution is to change the old buses and regulate the schedule like other countries and applies the laws as they should.
Okay. It's like you still have 2 minutes. What else? What else? What else is recommendable to do?
They should, as Rafael Mena was saying, there should be a company that hire like these buses owners because one of the problems is that they are really competitive. For example, if you travel or if you move in a 44 bus, you take a 44 bus and suddenly there is another 44 next to the bus and they are like racing. So it is not it is not good for the user, right? Because if there could be, as I'm saying, a company that hires these buses owners, this company could pay these owners for the bus and not for let me see, and the owners will not compete. They
Compete.
will not compete for yeah, they will not compete to get the more passengers they can. So it will be better for the user because uh, there won't be competitions among the same units, and also the governments or yeah, the government should regulate the bus stops. There are too many bus stops in a street. For example, there could be like 3 bus stops, and the traffic sometimes is chaos because of these bus stops. Or they should make like a specific place uh, for the bus to stop, right? And they don't interfere the main way, so cars could pass without problems. But here in El Salvador, bus stops are wherever
Any place.
a person rides. Yes, any place. A person, I'm sorry, a person raises its hand, and the bus stops. Uh, so there could be a problem because if the bus stops like really suddenly, there could be a car crash.
It's true.
So
Okay.
they should regulate uh, these bus stops.
Yes,
Great.
and they must enforce the laws, and the politicians must stop for giving them fines.
Okay. Stop for giving fines, right? They should apply fines. Okay. Great. Thank
Exactly.
you. So thank you, Carlos and Mena. Let's go with Mr. Aquino and Diego.
Okay.
Okay. We got
Hi,
Mr.
We
teacher.
Aquino
were
and Diego. Yes.
sure. We were talking about security, teacher.
All right.
So, so we were talking with Diego that in the lately we are the famous, bad famous, exactly, because
Yes.
the foreign or the different people that are seeing our country, they are checking what level of crime or delinquency we have here. So maybe we are we have the habit because we are living here, we don't check with a different angle or different focus, yeah. But
Focus.
focus, focus. Okay.
Focus.
So when the tourist is coming here, maybe they don't know exactly, but they are a little scared. Your turn, Diego.
Yes, we were talking about the recommendation that, for example, the USA Embassy or the USA government advised to their to the United States citizen to avoid to visit El Salvador for security issues, because they consider that we have a lot of problems since simple robbery, let's say, to the like the terrorism with the gangs. So they recommend to 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 avoid to visit us. And if you decide to visit us, there you should have you should take many recommendations, as you shouldn't use jewelry or watches or visual technology while you are walking or while you are visiting some places. You shouldn't visit the specific zones because these are gangs zones, let's say, and the gangs have the control of the zone. You must avoid talk with strangers or to ask for a direction or advice for strangers. You must ask the authority or the police for reference or help. Uh, let's say that's kind of advices you must follow when you visit El Salvador, and that applies too for residents. But we like Salvadorians, like 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 do it or that accomplish this recommendation, but unconsciously. Let's say we know that not as a rule, but like a common living.
It's a common living, yes.
Yes.
Even our supposedly in the news the mortality rate have decreased. Maybe we don't have enough information or the exact information.
Yes.
Because maybe sometimes they tell us, the government tell us that the crime is a very controlled, but we think that we should have, no, we need to tout laws. We must tout law.
Yeah, we don't believe in the government numbers, let's say. The truth is that they present us like a good scenario,
good numbers.
But in the reality, they don't show you all numbers, just a few indicators, and they don't show all numbers. And we talk that there's many other things that we need to consider as dangerous zones, or all the robberies and all that stuff that are at least we agreed that it's a high level of delinquency.
Okay.
We think the delinquency is a good business because maybe if the government wants to help the people or avoid the delinquency, they should put a lot of video surveillance cameras around the country. And maybe they don't have enough, how do you say, budget or like that. But what about the providers, telecommunication providers? Even though we can install to new clients some zones because they are dangerous. We can't into to late because it's dangerous. So it's very funny because they could invest in different things, but they don't want to fix the problem because the business is there. So the privacy security, we have a different company, a lot of company today because they are created a necessity to us how to keep or hide that kind of company because we should to protect us.
Okay, good. Thank you, Mr. Aquino and Diego. Good. So now next it's Angel Cubillas and Noé.
Okay, we're talking about for traffic. So this case is a car traffic. So because traffic are a lot of drug traffic, anything. So in this car traffic, the causes we have identified. So the families have many cars for each family. So family had four, five cars, and so we have a lot of cars in the country. The other cause is we don't have the better ways for the country, so we can we don't have a space in the ways, and then Noé, please you continue for other causes, and then we're talking about for the consequence.
Um, well, the consequence is the smoke, the environment contaminated, respiratory illness for the people, because the government nor are regulated the buses. The country has a lot of old buses, and the owners doesn't invest money for improve. Another consequence is the insecurity. The people has a lot of cars because they don't use the public transportation for the security. For example, in our case, we use a laptop, and for that reason, we cannot use the bus because it is very insecure. It's very insecure. Another thing is the government doesn't have a strong law for punish the people who avoid, for example, the people who drive drunk and they cause a lot of accidents. Uh, the laws is very light here, um, and that's it. Angel.
Did you hear me?
Yes,
Do you hear
yes, we
me?
can.
Oh, thank you. Well, the next solution uh, is like Noé said, uh, if we if we try to develop the security in public transportation in our country, that can help a lot, and because we can use this type of public transportation, and other things, we can try to to create better street to the for the car can be fluency, and other things we can try to different development to go to the work, a different development to the public organization and governance, private organization or and government, and they had different schedule to go to the work or try to use a home office, like a mix a home office and go to the work and different uh, days of the week.
Okay.
And I think that's it.
All right.
With in other possible solutions, we have better increase the security in the public transportation, or we are use the public transportation too. So the government should be building like a meter or a subway for use the public transportation for safety.
Okay. Good. Thank you. It's just something. It's not private. It's private. 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 Okay. Good. Thank you. Let me thank you, Daniel, Noe, and Angel. Let's go with Enrique and Marcela.
Okay. Um, the problem we're gonna talk it's about water pollution.
Okay.
Water pollution. It's a water that is toxic. It means that it cannot be drunk or use it for agriculture, and it causes illness. So that is a big problem because everybody needs water to live. The causes
The
are
causes. Uh-huh.
uh, the causes are pollution that first industry don't treat water before drop it into rivers. There is too much garbage in rivers that people just throw the garbage and don't treat them. Um, there are many no there are there are we need more plants. There is not too much plants to can absorb the water when it rains and clean it. And also we must clean rivers and educate people to stop throwing garbage. Mm, and there is Enrique continues, please.
Okay, as Marcela said, we need to have more solutions to clean the water because there are some industries that are reusing the water. Like in one case is Kimberly Clark, who takes the water from the river is across their plant and return it into the river in a cleaner way that they got it. That is necessary to do because they use the most valuable human resource, so they have to clean it. They have to give something to the community, and also we need to, as Marcela said, the plants are very important to clean the water because they purify a lot, not only the air, water too, and we have to be more cautious to reuse the water. Maybe when it rains, we can have it and we can store it in the to the toilet and some stuff that we don't need that we don't need clean water to touch our skin or body. And there will be a lot of things that we have done to improve the water health because here in the country we have problems to the distribution of water. In some places it has to be shut down the service to give it in another place. So it's time it's really time to step up and say that we need to get better for all this generation, all the generations ahead, and maybe just think about all the benefits that we will have we if we keep the water secure, if we take care of the water. So in that case, is the most that we have found about that.
About water. Okay, good. Thank you. Good. Then we're gonna talk about some things. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Marcelo and Enrique. Now Fernando and Oscar.
Okay, our topic is economic. The
Economy.
problem,
Okay.
the problem is the economy. The economic problem in this country is about the government have more spends than incoming money.
We have more
Have a lot
expenses
of
than
spends.
incomes. Okay.
The than incomes is correct. The country doesn't have any natural resource like oil. We can get incoming money. The only two important things the country have or get money is the tourists and remittances
It's
as the most
remittance.
important source of incoming money.
Mhm.
But it's not enough. The government has many commitments and the budget is not enough. Must have
Must
to
must
borrow
have.
with the international bank, must must have a borrow for international bank every year for survivor.
To survive.
For
Yes.
survivor. This is the big problem we have. Some of the cows.
Causes.
I put uh, causes. I am going to mention two considerable causes. One of them is the government and the office in general have a many employers. Have a many employers.
Employees.
Um, the state is employees. The state is very big. A lot of these employees are major people, maybe who should be retired. They don't retire because it's not a good pension for retire in this country.
For retirement. Yes.
And they need to continue. Yeah, they need to continue working for life, for continue life. This is a one problem. The other problem is uh, in the past, the government take a decision to solve a lot of office government, like telecommunication, bank, electric generation, uh, pensions, and the others. And the state in that office always every day get a money, but if you sold, you get a one time money, and the government don't have any other resource to 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 improve the economy.
Okay.
Okay, this is the cause. Oscar is continuing with the consequence and solutions.
Okay. Well, the consequence is many people don't have another people. Uh, only see your problems For example, another point is people don't save money. There are too much consumerism, consumismo,
Consumism.
consumerism.
Consumism.
Okay,
Mhm.
consumism. There are not a financial education in this country, and for example, the solutions. We think this state should change the education and to include that problem in the schools, and for example, and financial education, yeah, and another another solution. Well, in our house, are to educate us and the ways to save money. I don't know, only
Only that? Good. Yes, we need to have a lot of like
only that. Yes.
financial education, which we don't have, right? So we are spending more than what we receive. That's what uh, Fernando said, which is right. Good. And the last one, Salvador and Jacqueline.
Okay, Jacqueline, do you want to,
Okay.
would you like to start?
Yes.
Okay.
Our topic is the education,
All
and
right.
we start with mention some problems about that. Maybe could be one the habit we don't have, or a lot of people don't have this of the habit of study, and the system of education and the public schools education don't teach about the habit. Maybe could be one example could be the read habit. I know a lot of children in the school don't do they street books. So maybe one solution could be include those habits in the curricular. Read a lot of books, the habit of respect the partner, the children, and the solution could be implement the habit. The second problem, a lot of children don't study because they have to work. Uh, that is a big problem now here in the country. Maybe one solution could be to follow the situation of the children why they are not going to school. Help them, in this case, the government or the school to the children. If they are not going because they have to work, one solution could be extend a scholarship for more children. And there is two problems. Now, if you want, Salvador, continue.
Yeah. Okay, we also talk about security, another issue for education, because that's students or parents are afraid, for example, to send their children to the school. Also, for example, you were mentioned about transportation. There are many cars because in order to avoid that danger or problem, parents has to do the effort to buy cars instead of sending them by bus. That's a security issue that involves education. And also the parents are afraid that their children can learn or to be joined in a gang or to be treated by a gang, you know. In that case, we were talking like a recommendation, right? Uh, we're based in the first one because if it's like a vicious cycle, right?
Hmm.
or circle.
Circle in this
Then
case.
if you, yeah, if you teach students good habits, good behaviors, then gangs could start stopping, right? And then parents will have that problem with security, about security. Also, we were talking about budget, budget for education at home and also the government because schools, they don't have a good infrastructure. Actually, we said, now it's changing to virtual, but for that one, you also need a good structure. You need computers, you need good internet, right? In that case, solution, is to invest more. Government should, maybe not to, yeah, government should invest more money in this infrastructure, and government should also promote companies like our company and also all schools to invest to join this in this investment, not just waiting for the government to do this. Yeah, I think we were discussing more about the first two about the solution because we didn't and finishing that in this one. But that's something that we were talking.
That
There
we
are
were
many
talking.
problems, right? But
Yeah, there are many problems and
yeah,
many possible solutions with
yeah.
education, many things that we need to improve in many areas of opportunities, right? Good. So thank you. So yeah, I think we made it exactly on time. So we all have to talk. Yes. So like we have some things like to give you like feedbacks, but I'm gonna give it to you right in a general. For example, when you say people have a difficult, but when you say difficult, it must be plural, right? Difficulties or a difficulty, because difficult is it sounds
Okay.
like a verb, and this is general. Don't worry. And then it says people health reasons with health reasons, and it's not right. So they live it with. Uh, because of the health conditions, right? And abandone, it's abandon, abandon. And when we say we must need, but must is like a mandatory and need is like an obligation. So it's like a two modal verbs together. So we must need is not really proper. It's better to say we need or we must, but never together. And the other one is like some units doesn't have, but units is plural, don't have. And so you might say, for example, we are bad famous because of the delinquency. So in this case, bad famous, bad is an adjective, famous is another adjective. It's better to say we have a bad reputation. And for example,
Okay.
we should, it says, we should to protect, but should, we cannot have preposition to, never, right? We don't say we should to have. We should protect. We should to protect is we should protect. And another one, it says like we must have a borrow. We must have a borrow, but in this case, have is a verb, borrow is another verb. In this case, we must borrow. That's it. We have a borrow. It's doesn't go with. And the government don't have. But when we talk about government, it's like singular. The government doesn't have. And the other one is when we say like private, is private. The other one, other things like government, I'm sorry, like gangs can stop stopping. So in this case, it's like, it's better to say like gangs can stop doing, or gangs can stop, I don't know, killing or doing these things. The other one is like, so we need more trees to can absorb. In this case, to can never go with preposition to. It's like, so trees can absorb. And there's not too many trees. In this cases, there are not too many trees. And I have some other ones, but I'll give you later on. I know it's time, so thank you everybody, and I'll keep you updated in case that we receive any advice from INSAFOR. They said, classes are suspended right now, but we don't know yet. So we need to get the confirmation from INSAFOR. So I'll keep you updated in case I know something.
Okay,
Right?
teacher.
Yes.
One question, maybe
Yes.
I shouldn't ask for. No, I'm kidding. Do we need to do something? I mean, to complete something in Schoology, or Schoology just for practice and guidance?
It's for practices and guidance. Yes. Good.
Oh, good.
So there are some
Okay.
exercises
We
that you
don't
can
have
practice.
any homework.
There are some homeworks like exercises to practice. Yes. And you can do it. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Teacher,
But
teacher.
Yes.
I mean, we
Teacher,
don't. It's not mandatory. I mean, I'm afraid if
Well,
I have
yes,
to
this
finish.
is for practices purposes only. Yes.
Okay, good. Thank you.
Yes,
teacher,
Diego.
I have a question. We will know our grade, or how we know
Yes.
if we met all the requirements
Yes,
for
of course.
the
Yeah, I
for
already
pass the
have.
course.
Yes, basically, I'm organizing and I have, your scores. I already have your evaluations. So I'm gonna share it with you. Yes, probably today in the afternoon.
Okay, good.
All right, great.
Okay.
But yes, you will.
Let us know to prepare ourselves, because
Yeah.
maybe we need.
All right.
I am thinking to fail the next
I need to see the
classes, so just to be
aware.
aware.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Yes, and
Yeah.
we also need to send it to INSAFOR, and we need to send it to your human resources. So then, yes, you will. But thank you for reminding
Yeah,
me.
let us know. Let us know.
We will. Yes, I will.
You had better be next. You had better be next to the sofa,
All
to the
right.
couch.
We better be.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you, everybody. I'll keep you updated, and have a great day. Right. And be safe.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
teacher.
Thank
Have a
you.
good
Thank you,
day.
teacher.
Bye, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.